For the first pitch, a check at first. The tag, and he is cooked at first.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about.
Digging in once again, Julian Browning. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to center. Moving under it, Varela. And that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Tulsa used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Bernardo Cervantes claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ben Perez earns the save out of the bullpen, his sixth. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Salvatore Rivera, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a belief.
Digging in the switch hitter, Oswaldo Alvarado. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. The second. On to first, a double play. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark? Digging in, Edwin Crowe, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Edwin Crowe.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Browning. And there's one down now.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And fellas, when you take a look at the numbers on this guy, this starting pitcher has a low ERA, a low.
Into the box, Julian Browning. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here it comes. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Got him. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes. At the plate, Julian Browning. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
1-1. Well, he squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
In now, Andrew Romine. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Andrew Roman.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Runners on the move for second. Pulled toward right center field. Saul moves over. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Now to the plate, Julian Browning. He singled his last time up.
Julian Browning.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in, Julio Valenzuela. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Valenzuela.
Hit on the ground to short. Browning right there. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's yet.
Stepping into the box, Henry Varela. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Henry Varela.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full.
Fans, our final line score.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, game 2 of this 4 games. Casey Lawrence, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first. De La Rosa moving to his right. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right.
Digging in for his second at bat, Julian Browning. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Nope,
and a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0. Bouncer up the middle to his right, Valentin. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ray Stacy. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Grounded back up the middle. 1 run scores. That gets down as 1 run is in, and he's safe.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Julian Browning. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Soriano stands at second with 2 gone. Swing hard liner to left center, and a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center, a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 5-2 game.
Not too many guys in the game can get on top of a high fastball the way he did right there. That's usually kryptonite for most hitters in the league.
Ready for another chance. Andrew Romine. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Collins racing back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well.
Striding in once again, Julian Browning. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Hit to short. Guerrero fields it cleanly. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Andrew Romine. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
Ready for another shot now, Damian Huerta.
Designated hitter, Damian Huerta.
Comes set and the 0-1. Slow bouncer to the right side. 1 there, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Digging in once again, Julian Browning. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 9-6 contest now.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Andrew Romine. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here comes the 0-1. Bouncer down the line. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
9-6, the final tally in this one. The Naturals took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Lorenzo Chacin gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set. Stepping into the box, Julian Browning. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Julian Browning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Nagel ranges to his left. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Thomas Valentin, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Oh, right back to him on the mound. Second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Digging in to try it again, Julian Browning. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Gore. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Terrence Gore. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs. Place in the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ray Stacy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ray Stacy.
The 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Digging in, Thomas Valentin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is on the ground. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball.
So coming to the plate, Terrence Gore. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Terrence Gore.
Hit hard to short. To his right, Browning. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Julian Browning. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
1-1 the count now. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 5 innings complete. The Naturals lead it 3-2. Digging in and looking for more, Julian Browning. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Bedelia giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Julian Browning. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's set and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
3 runs already home here. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Ryan Willett, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be it.
Coming to the plate now, Robert Guevara. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Guevara.
Now a bunt attempt here. Duke is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Julian Browning. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Ready once again, Clyde Ferreira. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Clyde Ferreira.
1-1-1.
Oh, what a play! The throw to first. Touché, sir.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Striding into the box, Julian Browning. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Guevara waits on it, and that's the third out. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We're through 6 full. So striding forward now, Julian Browning. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
And he missed with it. Ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Greg Duke, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Grounded to the right. A diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. In now, Kirk Neuenhuis. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
Boy, D'Aro, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there as a former offensive player.
So stepping in, Julian Browning. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a shot back up the middle, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one cross.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. A dive, but he's back. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Possible winning run on second. No one out. Little tapper down the first baseline. And they'll just step on first here to take the sure out. Into the box now, Kirk Neuenhuis. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
That will bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
The 1-1 pitch. Clears this one over toward first. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. 11 innings can't decide it. On to the 12th. Still tied. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Julian Browning, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Swinging a ground ball to third. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Casey Lawrence, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak. For the moment now, let's have a look. Standing in, Brooklyn Bridges.
Second baseman.
0-1, here it comes.
Bridges.
Ground ball right side. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored. Into the box, Dwayne Mullen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Mullen.
The 0-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up to second. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Coming to the plate now, Julian Browning, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Vincent on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Ready now, Julian Browning. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Browning.
First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in a philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
From the stretch. Hit back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Leading off the inning, Clyde Ferreira, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ferreira.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Settling in now, Julian Gutierrez.
Third baseman, number 6. Julian Gutierrez.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Catcher, Andreas Murillo.
Sliced hard on the ground. Well, and he has some trouble with it, and a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Robert Guevara, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. The 3-1. Hit to 3rd. The second. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Travelers lead it 2-1. Josh Nance will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Nance.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Julian Browning.
For Arkansas. Second baseman, Julian Browning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. This year against right-handed pitching, Browning has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. A bouncer up the middle. Mullen scoops it up. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Ready for another chance, Andreas Murillo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Murillo.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and he nonchalanted that one as it costs him and goes right by him.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his...
Brooklyn Bridges will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Popped him up. Browning has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Julian Browning.
Browning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Did get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
The 1-0 home.
Beat it out,
This
beat
one's
it out,
down
beat
to
it out.
third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here, 2 hits.
Minor League Baseball now on. Max Posey gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Too low, 1-0. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Row. They've lost the first 2 nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty.
Into the box now, Geraldo Ramos is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
1-1-1.
Oh, what a stop! He goes to first. Wow! 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in to try it again, Julian Browning 0 for 1 here in the early going. First things first, here's a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch coming, here it is. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Browning carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. Has a look, now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. There's one on to first, and they get them both. Coming to the plate now, Julian Gutierrez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gutierrez.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? He'll get to this one. Oh, and the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Digging in once again, number 96. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. Arkansas leads this thing 4-2.
Leading off for the Travelers.
Ready once again, Julian Browning. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
At the plate, Julian Browning, and their runners at the corners now.
Julian Browning.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. To short. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Ready for another shot now, Luke Voigt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. hit hard on the ground to second. Browning has it. And there are 2 away now. Stepping up now, Jose Gil. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Arkansas Travelers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Max Posey earns his first win of the season. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Today we wrap up Jermaine Daniels, a native of Jamaica, is the man to start on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And there's out number 2. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if
at the plate, Julian Browning. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Julian Browning.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Popped up, number 96, over to his left, 1 down. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Third baseman, Ray Good.
One count. Here's the pitch. Runner goes for second. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
First, nowhere high.
The 2-1 home. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error in the end. Digging in for his second at-bat, Julian Browning. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation, and he doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Hard hit ball to second.
On the bag, on the
bag. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Damian Huerta.
Designated hitter, Damian Huerta.
Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple. Into the box, Robert Guevara. He flew out in his last at-bat. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Travelers lead it. Digging in and looking for more, Julian Browning. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
3-0 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Make the turn, pick up the ball.
Into right field, that's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And a relay home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating.
Digging in now, Julian Browning. He singled his last time up.
Julian Browning.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Striding forward now is the DH, Damian Huerta.
Designated hitter, Damian
Comes set with the 0-1. A bullet to first base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. 1 hit's all they get. 7th inning coming up. Brooklyn Bridges the next to bat. A hit in 2 tries so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Julian Browning. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Grounded to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
6-1 the final tally today. Arkansas jumped out to
A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.